Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel Bookmeup. My name is Christy. So today I am going to be doing a video on books I want to reread because, to be honest, I didn't really know what to film, and so if you guys have any suggestions on videos I can do, then please go ahead and let me know, because I didn't know what to do, and today, the day I'm filming, I'm going to finish editing my vlog video that I made, and then I'm going to put it up if I have time, which hopefully I do. If I don't end up putting it up today, I will put it up tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. So we'll see how that goes. Because I have to work tonight, and that's just in literally in about 3 hours. And so if I'm still going to edit and whatever, I don't know. So I still have to finish editing, and if I have to do that, I don't know how much more longer it's going to take me, because I have already started editing what I had started earlier in the week for my vlogging. So like I said, we'll see how that goes. So I do have a few things I'm really excited about, which I think I might have mentioned in my vlog video. I'm not sure. But one thing is that I'm super excited because I have a couple of dog sitting events, I don't know what else to call it, I guess, that I'm going to be doing. One is in I think about a week, and then the next, or maybe, I don't know, it's in a week or two, and then the other one is at the beginning of August, or wow, I'm so off, at the beginning of October. And so I've basically planned already that I'm going to be spending some of that money on books. So I should be having, probably by maybe the middle of October, which I feel like sounds so long from now, I will be having a book haul, because I basically already split up the money that I should be making from doggy sitting, and I'm saving some of it, and I'm also going to be spending some of it on books. So I think I'm going to be spending over $100 on books. So I'm really excited for that, because I have been wanting to do this big old huge book haul lately, and I'm going to get a lot of books that I've been wanting. Some books I'm going to get, and it's going to be completing a series. I have the Mortal Instruments books, only 3 of them though. So I'm going to get the other books to finish off the series, and certain series that I haven't had, and stuff like that. So I'm really excited for that. So like I said, be expecting a book haul soon. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Other than that, like I said, I'm going to be doing a books I want to reread video right now, and that's what this video is. So if some of these books look familiar to you, it's probably because if you guys have watched my other videos, I have a favorite books video, and I have mentioned some of these books in them. So if you guys watch that video, it's probably going to seem like some of these books are familiar. But it's really not that many books. Like I said, it's mostly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. Well, more than 5 books, but I'll explain that when I actually am doing the video. So anyways, let's just get into it. Okay, so it looks like I totally miscalculated, because I did calculate that I was 6 books, but it's or wait, no. I said it was 5 books, but it's 6 books, if I can talk. But like I said, it's kind of complicated, because basically, some of these books are parts of series, or not parts of series, but books that belong to a series. So it's not just going to be the single books, it's going to be the whole series I want to reread. So since I'm speaking about that right now, I'm just going to mention that Cinder, well, not Cinder like I said, but just the books from the Lunar Chronicle series are books I have been wanting to reread. I actually did a review for it, but I would not suggest watching it because it totally sucks. I'm not really good at explaining books, which is like, I wonder what is the point of me developing a channel where I don't do book reviews, but it's because I did a book review and it's for the whole series and it sucked. Don't go watch it, please. If you do, just get the popcorn because it's so cringeworthy. You guys are going to laugh and it's going to be like a movie because it's like half an hour long. Anyways, though, that's beyond the point. I love the series. I read at the beginning of the year and like some of last year too. I think it just took me forever to finish the series because I went through a lot when I was reading the series. So I didn't read it all really fast like I wanted to, or like how I'm reading Harry Potter right now. Like with Harry Potter, I've been like on a roll where I'm reading it like book after book and getting a lot of it done. Whereas like with these books, it took me forever. I would get into reading slumps and I wouldn't read it, or it just took me forever. I had things going on, I was too busy or whatever. Finally, I finished them though, and the books are amazing. They're basically like Disney character retellings. So like Cinder is like a retelling of Cinderella, and then there's like another one of Rapunzel, a retelling. There's another one of Snow White. There's another one of I'm trying to think, Red Riding Hood. So there's like, they're really good, and for me it's like I really love Disney and I love Disney characters and stuff like that. Like I'm obsessed with Disney. So when I saw this one, because this one was the one I saw first, and I was always like, oh, this looks like such a good book. This looks like such a good book. I really want to read it. And finally I picked it up. Actually, no. I got it for Christmas and the second one for Christmas for my boyfriend. And then finally I somehow got the rest either for holidays or my birthday, or I bought them myself. And they're amazing. I love them. And I really want to reread them. Like, I have been fighting the urge to reread these because I have other books that I want to read and I should read and that I need to read. So I just really haven't read these yet again because of that. But I cannot wait to get my hands on these again because I really, really, really want to reread these. So that's that one. And then I guess I'll just do this one. So Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. The only thing about this one is that I did not read the whole book. I read about half of it, and then I had ended up putting it down, and I took the bookmark out because I needed the bookmark. But also, it's because I had just at one point decided I was going to reread it because I bought the other two books from the series. So I had ended up just being like, oh, I'm just going to take out the bookmark, reread it, and then read the other two books after I read this one. So, but I'm going to reread this one, and I've been really eager to do so just because from what I had read of what I had, it is amazing, and it's so awesome. It was different than what I thought because I thought it was going to be more scary, more of a scary book, which is part of the reason why I had picked it up. Because I did pick it up not knowing too much about it. And so, like I said, it was different than what I had thought it was going to be, but it's still good. Like, it didn't change how good it was, I can't deny. So, there's this book, and then I also would like to reread Karvall by Stephanie Garber. It's an amazing book. I loved the whole circus theme of this book. It's something different, nothing I had read before, or even I had thought of, and now there's like I don't know, like there's other books I've heard of or seen that are like night circus or circus theme, and I really want to read those because after I read this one, I just fell in love with the whole idea of having like reading a night circus or just generally a circus. And I don't know, this book was just amazing, and it's just something, it's one of those other ones where I've had the urge to want to pick it up so bad. I've had to fight myself to do it because I want to reread them so much. There's another one that's going to be coming out after this one. It's the second one. And I cannot wait. I'm so stoked. I'm super stoked for it. If you guys have read any of these, let me know what you guys thought of because I love them so far. Obviously, that's why I want to reread them. So the other one that I've been wanting to reread is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I don't know what it was actually that I loved so much about this book. I think other than the fact that I wanted to I don't even know what I'm saying. I think I don't know, because I don't know how to describe. I just love this book so much. I loved it. I loved it a lot. I feel like I do kind of relate to her with the whole reading thing, and I feel like this, I don't know how to explain that. I just feel like I really kind of relate to her with some things, and I don't know, it's just such a good book. It's just one of those that I really want to read. And there's another book, not from this one, but it's Eliza and Her Monsters or something like that. I haven't read that book, but that is a book I want to get. And I have heard from other YouTubers that I follow who have read it and who have read this one, and they say that they're similar. And I think that it would be good to read it for me because since I want to reread this one and they're familiar or they're similar, it would be a good opportunity to do that. So that one, and then I actually just so happened to pick up this book because I was looking at my shelf, looking at books that I've been wanting to reread. And I was just like, I haven't read this one in forever. I literally read it in high school, and I have not read it since. I have not touched it since, but I really want to reread it, and that is Perfect Chemistry by Simone Alcalis. I have no idea how to say it. Maybe you guys can help me pronounce it in the comments down below, but I really want to read it. Basically, it's about these two characters. His name is Alex, her name is Brittany, and Alex comes from this poor side of their town, and it's just him and his mom and his two brothers, and he's in a gang because he's trying to take care of his family and stuff like that. If I remember correctly, because like I said, I haven't read it in so long, I remember that he is in a gang, and he's like the kind of poor guy, comes from a poor background and a poor family, and she is the rich cheerleader type white girl, typical. And somehow they ended up. They had a chemistry class. I know, kind of ironic. If it wasn't chemistry, it was actually another class they had together where they were partnered up, and they did not want it, but they ended up partnering up together, being partnered up together. I cannot talk today. I don't know what is wrong with me. I think I'm just tired. And so when they do the classwork, they end up falling in love, and it's just as not big old thing, but it's such a good book. I read it in 2 days. That's literally my record, and I have not read a book that fast in so long. Actually, ever since, I'm pretty sure I have not read a book so fast, which is just crazy to me because I've read a lot of books. But and the crazy part to me, I don't know, now that I think about it, it's crazy to me that when I read this book, I had my nieces over at my house. I remember having to sit out there and watch them, and I would let them play, and I would read this, and I still read this in a matter of 2 days, even with them there. And for me, especially even now, I have a hard time reading when I have family over because I just want to hang out with them, and they're distracting, and they want to talk to me, and I want to hang out and talk to them. So the fact that I read this in 2 days with them here, I don't know, I guess to me it shows that I really truly loved this book. So when I was looking at my shelf, I was like, I really want to read this book. They have other books. I don't know if it says on here, but there's other books. It's basically about his little brothers. So there's 2 more books, and I want to get them, and I saw them a long time ago and never picked them up, but I really want to pick them up and read them. So anyways, moving on to the next book is Heartless by Marissa Meyer, which I know I just read it, but I also know that I'm going to want to reread it in the future, or because I have already kind of thought about wanting to reread it again just because of how good it is. It's a Queen of Hearts retelling, basically, of how she became the Queen of Hearts, and Marissa Meyer did just like such a good job. And I know that I had talked about it in one of my other videos, but to be honest, I don't remember which video. I love her books, don't get me wrong. She is the one that wrote the Lunar Chronicles, so of course I had to read it and had to pick it up. But as far as like her writing, at least because I have read the Lunar Chronicle series, there are certain things about this book that she wrote, like certain things, the way that she wrote things, that bothered me in this book, and it's because it was stuff that bothered me in this series that I read from her. So that's the only thing that like sucked, that like I feel like certain things that, like I said, she wrote, certain ways that she wrote that really irritated me, because I didn't like that she did it in the other ones. So that's the only thing that sucks. So I am going to mention also, I know I'm not done with the series, I am still reading it. It's the Harry Potter series. But right now I am currently halfway through the 5th book, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and I'm obsessed. Like, I've not been able to stop reading it. I am also trying to read The Sun Is Also a Star still, but I feel like I have not really picked it up. Yes, I have been busy, and yes, I have been doing other things, but when I read, I've been reading Harry Potter more than The Sun Is Also a Star, just because of how much I've wanted to read it. So, I guess that's it for this video, actually, now that I think about it. Like I said, if you guys have any other book suggestions, or not book suggestions, I guess book suggestions actually, but if you guys have any video suggestions on what I could film next, please throw them out there, leave it in the comments down below, because I have no idea what to do for my next video. This one I had to seriously wing it. I literally changed my mind last minute before I finally decided to pick up, to like do this video, because I was gonna do a recommends read video, and then I decided not to do that. So like I said, I mean, I guess if that's something you guys want to see, let me know. Like I said, leave a comment down in the comments. I guess that's it for now, though. So, I don't know what I'm saying. But, so, I guess basically that's going to be it for this video. So, if you guys liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And, like I said, leave a comment down below for what you guys would like to see next. And, subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed. And I will see you guys in my next video, I guess. Thanks for watching. Bye!